What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at another interesting and creepy TikToks from around the world. Those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, like and subscribe to my channel, and let's build this channel from the ground up. I'll see you guys in the video.
I was sold to Joe Biden multiple times. I went from the Buckingham Palace to under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, and everybody is so worried about the elite, and we could give those names of Barack Obama, Joe Biden. We know about Michelle Obama, that's a man. We know about Too Short. We know about Akon and Steven Tyler, and we can give those names all day, and everybody is so worried about that, but what you should be worried about is the people that are in between, the people that go as low as your grave diggers. I was trafficked to people within my schools. I was trafficked in underground tunnels that link under your schools, through your cemeteries, under your amusement parks, through Universal Studios, and into Hollywood elite homes all over the place, all over the world.
So the names that you just mentioned, Barack Obama, Steven Tyler, Joe Biden, Michelle Obama, have you had personal sexual experiences with these people?
Yes.
These people participated in sex abuse firsthand with you?
Yes.
Can you tell that story? Because that's important for people to understand and to know. And to this point, I don't think a national platform has given you the opportunity to say those things.
No, because everybody is complicit. It is covered up by your local FBI. It is covered up by your local police department.
Come and tell you something. They will never make that national public because she's mentioning names. These are people that have a lot of influence in this world, so they will never make that public because it's a stain, not just on the presidency or that people, but in the country itself. And a lot of people will be affected. So they won't even investigate it further. This thing goes way bigger than we could possibly understand.
Dr. Herman, who's outside, have decided to put something in Terrence's IV for killing. He's been fine, stable. The moment that we got ready to get him out of here and transfer him, they interfered. They came and had somebody come in here and put something in his line. His mama's working on him, that they're saying that they're going to let him die. And he still got a heartbeat.
My son has a heartbeat. They told me that they wanted my son's organs.
We see what y'all doing out there. We see you. We see you. I promise you, you're going to jail.
We living in tricky times right now. We living in times where you can't trust people to be honest anymore, that work in hospitals, that work in airports, who may be up to no good. You just never know. One thing the situation shows, though, is that when you have family members that's in the hospital, you got to go check on them, man. You gotta really sit in that hospital room with your loved one to make sure that they got an advocate in there that's gonna fight for their life. Because Terrence's family was fighting for him into the last breath.
Have you guys seen a few videos ago? I posted something like that where there's a big organization which are taking all these organs, selling it, reselling it. I'm telling you, this world is so sick. It's sick. They don't even need your permission to do it. Some of them just do it. And there's this one lady where sons, I think it's also her son's organs were completely removed and she never gave consent for them to do that. I'm telling you, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. If it's not even more, you never know.
I'm at work, but I went to McDonald's, right? Went to McDonald's, and I wanted to get a sausage McGriddle and a large orange juice. I don't ever eat McDonald's because it messes with my stomach. Heard the rumors, but I was like, you know what? I need something cheap, something quick. I gotta go into work. So I'm eating, right? This is as far as I got. A couple bites. And I feel something in my mouth. And I'm thinking, oh, fuck, did I chip my tooth? So I'm feeling around. Nope, not me. What's this? It's a fucking tooth. That's a goddamn tooth. In my food. And like I said, I already checked my mouth. It's not me. Like, it's hard, it's sharp. I know I don't have any gloves on or anything. I don't have gloves, but that's a whole fucking tooth. Hold on. Tell me I'm tripping.
That's just effing disgusting, man. Oh, just imagine you eating and you get someone's tooth in your burger. Just imagine that. I would sue the shit out of them. I would just sue them. At the end of the day, nothing's gonna come from it. They're gonna say it's yours, but even though you can prove it, it's not yours. Have you seen the conspiracy about human meat being used in McDonald's? I'm not sure if that's true, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around the internet, so we don't even know what's true and what's not true anymore. But getting a tooth in your burger, come on, man. Like a Big Mac tooth.
Juice in a cup, and we swish it around in our mouths. You gotta keep swishing it until you just can't swish it no more. All right, go ahead and give it a shot. Now there's gonna be little chunky, clumpy things inside of this. Now we're just taking some regular alcohol, 70%, and we're gonna hit these things right here. And as you notice, they are going this shit is going absolutely fucking nuts.
What the heck? We have bugs in our mouths? Okay, all we need is cranberry juice and alcohol. All right, you're gonna pour out a little bit. Now you're gonna wash your mouth with it. Now you're gonna add some alcohol, and this should make those little things dance like worms. What?
Isn't it maybe just a chemical reaction or something that things are reacting to? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that stuff alive or what? What the hell? Cranberry juice is supposed to be healthy, man.
Was true. Root canals is one of the biggest psyops in the world. There's this YouTube video, which before was a documentary on Netflix known as The Root Cause. The Root Cause discusses the big psyop by dental industry and by big pharma to fuck people's health up through root canals. You can't even watch it in the United States. You have to turn on a VPN because it's banned by the American Dental Association, which is in bed with big pharma. Dentists can't say it because they'll lose their license. There's 30 million plus people a year getting root canals, and a lot of them are getting sick. Cancer, losing your memory, having heart failure, everything can be tied back and connected to root canals. I had a root canal recently removed, and once they did the DNA biopsy on the tooth, they found 20 different types of parasites growing and living inside of my jaw. And obviously the dentist isn't going to tell you that, and many times the dentists don't know themselves. So stay away from fluoride, which we've talked about, ladies and gentlemen, and now stay away from root canals. New conspiracy, I got you.
This lady you see right here convinced a 10-year-old child to unalive her whole entire family over Roblox. That woman's name is Tara Alexis Skies. On October 17th, 2024, so literally about a week ago, a Gulf Coast Kids House official contacted police to report a 2-month-old baby who had just sustained extremely harsh injuries. Now, what was told to police was that the 2-month-old infant was dropped by a 10-year-old girl. Now, for obvious reasons, because I don't even know what to call her. I don't want to call the 10-year-old a suspect, but at the same time, but the 10-year-old's name cannot be released because, of course, she's only 10. She's still a minor. She's literally just a little kid. Literally. Should be in school. Now, according to police, the 2-month-old baby would have a skull fracture, would suffer a skull fracture from this process, but it does not stop there. After digging more and more into the case, police would learn that Tara used the online chat function to instruct the 10-year-old to unalive not just a 2-month-old, but her whole entire family. And not just to do so, but literally how to do it.
Okay, that's it. I'm blocking and deleting Roblox from my son's phone because he's been playing that thing every single day after he does his homework. The first thing he does, he goes on Roblox. And he wants me to buy this, Roblox something, don't know what. And I buy it for him. But now this shit, it's not the first time I see this. I'm just going to delete that app and it's for his own safety because this is not the first time I see a clip like this. It's been a few clips We have seen about this Roblox, but now enough is enough now.
Did you know that they add metal shards to baby food? As you can see in this video, this woman rubs a magnet on top of her baby's oatmeal, and as you can see, there are tons of little shards of metal inside of the oatmeal. And so you know how to give this a try and see if this is actually real. So I grabbed myself some of that brand as well, and I'm going to put it inside of this Ziploc bag. I'm going to open it up, and I don't know if this is actually going to work, but if it is, can somebody please explain to me why there's shards of metal inside of the baby food? I have the neodymium, world's strongest magnet. I'm going to rub it on top of the oatmeal. I did it in like a shadowy part. I was already feeling some resistance, so I put it to the sun so I could see better with the camera, and I'm here rubbing it on top as well. As you can see, the bag kind of like moves. You can kind of see the shards starting to pick up, and the bag is levitating when I rub it. And look at that. Yo, there's a ton of little shards of metal. Can somebody in the comments let me know what?
Tell me why. Why is that happening? Remember, that stuff needs to be given to your infant, your babies. They need to eat that shit. Now you tell me this stuff was approved. How?
This shouldn't be a surprise. We all know that professional athletes don't drink junk. We know that they take care of their body, especially if you're involved in racing. You need that mental sharpness. Therefore, you empty the can, you fill the bottle or the can with electrolytes and pretend that you're promoting the sponsors. That's the reality of 2025.
Don't drink shit.
We're here today to announce the arrest and charging of 3 defendants.
It was a stunning announcement.
Former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch, Michael Jeffries, Matthew Smith, and James Jacobson.
The former CEO of one of America's most celebrated brands, Abercrombie & Fitch, arrested along with his romantic partner and a business associate.
Their sex trafficking and prostitution enterprise lasted at least from the end of 2008 until early 2015. They spent millions of dollars on a massive infrastructure to support this operation and maintain its secrecy.
Jeffries, who stepped down from Abercrombie in 2014, is accused by law enforcement of using his power and wealth to traffic and sexually exploit more than a dozen young men around the world, many of them aspiring models. The 16-count indictment includes charges of sex trafficking and prostitution. At the heart of the case, the allegations of 15 John Does.
So it's jaw-dropping and shocking in every twist and turn of this case. We've seen R. Kelly go down on similar charges, and in the Southern District of New York, Sean Combs is facing the exact same charges.
When I saw the charges come down, I said perhaps this is a continuation of the reckoning that I think we are starting to see in this world of arts and entertainment moving forward.
These people should be jailed and the keys should be thrown away. She's a witch, like a high priestess or something. I just got this certain anger, fright. It's so quick that happens. Did you see how he does it? One keeps him busy. Obviously, it's going to leave his other hand now, the child's hand. You don't ever do that. But we are human, we make mistakes. And he left the baby, and the guy put his hand around his mouth, picked him up. Gone. I don't even know as a parent what I'll do in that situation. Obviously, you'll be afraid, you'll be confused, you'll be angry. But what's that going to help you in that scenario? What side are you going first? Are you going left, right? You don't even know where to go. I pray to God that never happens to any of us. But it's reality out there. These people are making money over our children. And our children are being used for sex slaves and all kind of rituals and shit. Guys, it's sad, man. But do we find these sick individuals out there?
Happened. I don't know if the dad got his child back. It looks like he ran directly after the man that took it. But my children have literally said, "You're so overprotective." And I pulled my 11-year-old and my 8-year-old over and said, "Watch this video." That little boy is my littlest son's age. And it took literally 3 seconds for those people to predatorily take that little child. Parents, I don't care how overprotective you think that you are. You're not overprotective enough. Those guys watching them sit there and manipulate the situation until they could get that child was so terrifying. And the reason that they preyed on that man was because he was distracted. And sure enough, as soon as he was distracted, he didn't let go of his phone. He let go of his child's hand. So guys, again, I learned this at WAFT in Orlando training a long time ago. Always pay attention to your surroundings. I feel like that dad should have looked and seen, why are these guys lingering around me? Why are they standing here? Why are they getting in front of me? Why are they circling around me? If he had been paying attention, this would not have happened.
This guy's saying he knows for a fact that billionaires actually eat real mermaids. Check this out, y'all.
No, there's certain videos circulating around on TikTok talking about elites eating mermaids, and I just want to make this very clear, okay? Mermaids do in fact exist. First of all, you have to understand that certain elites, let's just say, aren't like us underneath their, let's just say, costume. But aside from that, if you have the balls and confidence and a team that just so happens to have some soundproof equipment, as dumb as that may sound, you can actually hunt them in some areas of the ocean. The only reason that you don't know about shit like this is because you don't explore areas of the internet outside of just Googling shit, okay? There's certain groups on Telegram, especially on the dark web, and I'm so serious right now, with fishermen that come from certain coastlines, and this can range anywhere from California all the way to Australia. They're literally all over the world. And they'll talk about not only catching them, but post their weight, their size, their length, their colored hair. I mean, there's a lot of shit that goes into this. They even post pictures. They've even posted them on TikTok, but people don't believe that they're real most of the time. And announce out in the open, sometimes announcing that they're actually hunted down by the FBI, CIA, whatever it may be, that they deliver them to people that have a shit ton of fucking money. There's actually some hot spots in the United States. For example, if you go to the very end of Virginia Beach around 3 to 4 a.m., which I still hear stories on a monthly basis of people being taken out into the ocean by them, but regardless, you might see some sketchy ass looking people. Just know that there's a lot of aspects of this reality, including mermaids and cryptids even, that exist, but you just don't know about.
Shit, do you guys think mermaids exist? You see, that's red mercury. But my question on that is, you see, when you bring it close to water, the water turns red. Now, what if you bring it close to your body, close enough, or against your body, push it against your body? What happens to the water in your body? I don't know if it's a stupid question, but you ever think about it? What will happen? Will it also have an effect and turn because we are made out of 80% water. Is it 80, 70, whatever, percent water? So what happens to the water in your body?
These are so clever at this. There's a slime mold called Fusarium polycephalum, and this slime mold is very, very good at navigating through mazes and challenges. They designed a nutrient like maize replicating Tokyo in the Japanese subway system. So they started with Tokyo and they put oats, which is a nutritional source. They inoculated what is on this basically an agra map with all the major cities, the nodes around Tokyo, and then makes each of those nodes had a piece of oat on them, which is a source of nutrition. The main oat was was where Tokyo was. They inoculated it, and then they let the slime mold grow. And then after about 28 hours, it reorganized itself in the most efficient way possible and reorganized the Japanese subway system in a more efficient manner than it's designed today. They said this is a demonstration of cellular intelligence.
Whoa.
So this is the tip of the proverbial mycelial iceberg. This is has broad implications. And I just want people to suspend their disbelief. This goes into the evolution of human consciousness.
This is the problem. People in the world are not educated. Because y'all are not educated, you're making my job even harder. Because all you idiots in the comment section and all you people with your slow, retarded teachers and your slow brains, all you idiots who listen to, I don't know what y'all listened to or didn't listen to or didn't pay attention to, you don't understand the planet, you don't understand anything. So I gotta deal with, look at this guy. What the fuck is crystal? How do you not know what crystal is? Then you go on to say, what crystal are they mining? I'm sorry, it sounds like you don't have a fucking clue. The only person dumbing anyone down is you. Now you see, this is where you pissed me the fuck off. Because if you would have kindly asked me, I would have answered it and I wouldn't have cooked you. Now you're going in the fucking pot. Where's the machine located? Which mountain is it mining? If you had half a brain, and you don't, you would know they're mining all of them. But I have other followers who are actually smarter than you, and they took the time to go ask and learn. Like Laura here. She said, I asked Alexa about this, and she admitted all mountains were once trees. Did you hear that, King? Sit the fuck down. I'm not done yet. This is petrified wood. Petrified wood. Tree. Wood petrifies through a process called permineralization, where the organic matter of the wood is replaced by minerals, typically silica. This occurs when the wood is buried in sediment like mud. Look at that. Effectively turn it into a rock-like structure. How does wood turn to stone? Water keeps the wood from decaying quickly, and the mud provides silica that gradually replaces the wood cells with quartz, opal, or chalcedony. King, are you paying attention? I hope so. Sit down. You stay in the fucking pot. This is quartz. Crystal. Since you have no fucking clue, the atoms of oxygen and silicon join together and they form tetrahedrons. Billions of tetrahedrons are needed to build even a small crystal. Remember those petrified crystal trees we were talking about? And the opal or chalcedony? Well, what do you think happens if a big, huge, massive, ancient tree crystallizes and falls, and it happens to have a lot of this in it? I don't know, King. Aren't you gonna go and grab something and start mining it knowing that there's piles of this laying around? What about this? I don't know, King. King, do you think this crystal is valuable enough to mine? Sit the fuck down. I'm not done yet. Remember when we said this is billions of tetrahedrons are needed to build a crystal, right? Do you know what a tetrahedron is? No, you fucking don't. You don't even know what a crystal is. I'm going to tell you. Tetrahedron. Triangular pyramid. Tetrahedra. Network within the crystal structure. Visible shapes within the petrified wood itself. Are you paying attention, bitch? What is an example of a tetrahedron? The Great Pyramid of Giza. So if you look at the Great Pyramid of Giza from the top, it kind of looks like a tetrahedron. Watch me cook with this Naruto shit. Did I not just explain to you what a tetrahedron was? Triangular shape, Pyramid of Giza. What the fuck are you looking at here? You're looking at a dude performing motherfucking wood jutsu. From Naruto, he's doing wood jutsu. What is he using? He's using crystalline tetrahedron structure. What crystal are they mining? Who's mining the crystal? Deposits are found across all continents, bruh. Quartz, dominant mineral in mountains. Quartz crystal mines. Look, quartz crystal deposits have been found every damn where. It's not my fault. Your NPCs did not educate you. Don't ever come on my motherfucking post talking to me about no goddamn crystal or anything here on this planet Earth. I'm the ambassador of this motherfucker. All y'all because have done is lie and absorb lies and absorb programs. From here on out, I'm going to take it from here. I do this, bruh. This is what I do. You see this right here? What does that say right there? Arkansas. Quartz crystal capital of the world. I was there. On my hands and knees. In the rain. Plucking this out. Fuck y'all think y'all fucking playing with, man? Who y'all playing with? Petrified wood. Petrified wood right here. Who you playing with, man? And you know it's petrified. And it's crystallized. Because unlike regular wood, petrified wood don't burn. Petrified wood don't burn. Because it's crystal. I hope you enjoyed your lesson for today. I'm not the one to fuck with. Fuck with somebody else. Anybody else. I'm in the field. I'm tapped the fuck in, bitch. Don't come around here. Understand? Because when the mind's blind, the eyes can't see. Shit is simple as crystal.
For those that don't know,
here are the most outrageous celebrity demands. Rihanna, 2014. After a party, she chose to sleep on her tour bus instead of her hotel suite. She even banned her team from returning to their rooms, forcing the hotel to turn the lobby into a dormitory. Jennifer Lopez. This woman loves luxury a little too much. She owns $5,000 diamond earbuds and demands low-energy light bulbs, not for the environment, but because they flatter her complexion. Justin Timberlake. Obsessed with cleanliness, the singer requires that anything he might touch be disinfected due to his numerous OCD tendencies. Madonna. She insists on brand new toilets and hires someone to clean them 4 times a day. On tour, her dressing room must be decorated entirely in white to create a serene atmosphere. Nicki Minaj. A fan of the smell of freshly baked croissants, she demands bakery-scented candles. Her list also includes 2 heaters, a humidifier, 3 packs of chewing gum, 24 bottles of water, 12 cans of Red Bull, and 3 buckets of spicy fried chicken with plenty of wings. Mariah Carey, the ultimate diva. She has 2 assistants to adjust her dress and another to throw away her chewing gum. She refuses to enter a hotel without a red carpet and insists on taking baths in mineral water. What the fuck is wrong with these celebs?
Get that water!
Guys, you gotta see this video, and I had to see it for myself to believe it, okay? So this is in Florida, and it's in the water, so you know it's gonna be good. So this guy is on the verge of getting arrested, and instead of getting arrested, he jumps into the water, right, with a gator. Now there's the gator looking at him from behind. Now here where it gets interesting. The gator sees him and decides he is hungry, so the gator starts making his way towards the man, and they go in on a fight, y'all. This video is crazy. Check this out.
Not going to jail, but I don't believe it. He was going to lie to me twice. I'm going to beat this nigga's ass. Come on. You want to see what I did the last one? I'm going to show you. Last one that bit me, watch. I'm going to turn it upside down with Diddy. Come on, Princess. I didn't do anything. Can I please? And then do what? Go to jail twice? What the Dude, I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't do anything. No. You're not trying to figure out anything. You're doing more than your job. I'll beat that his ass, hold him upside down, and stick my finger in his ass and make him drown. Get out of that water! Oh, God, dude. This ain't my first rodeo. Yo, I hear you, bro.
This is an incredibly intense scenario that someone would rather face an alligator, which is one of the most dangerous predators on all the planet, than face prison. What does that tell you about prison, y'all? That's crazy. But nonetheless, Florida for the win again. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's get it. Peace out.
So interesting. If you were in that guy's situation, would you guys rather want to go to jail for the second time? You was already there. Or would you take your chances with a gator? Man, difficult one, eh?
A male escort exposed disturbing details about Diddy in the federal court today, and day one of the trial is officially over. It's not being recorded or televised, but every single day I'm going to be breaking down what's going on for you guys, and just viewer discretion is advised because there is some graphic details. So Daniel Phillip, a male escort, said that Diddy would pay him thousands of dollars to get intimate with Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, while he watched and sometimes even recorded. One instance, Phillip said that Diddy told him to urinate on Cassie, and he did. He also described seeing Diddy physically abuse her, including dragging her by the hair into a room and hearing slapping noises from inside. Earlier on in court, the jury was shown the 2016 surveillance footage of Diddy grabbing, kicking, doing horrible things to Cassie in the hotel hallway. Then a former hotel security guard, now an LAPD police officer, testified. He responded to that incident in particular. He said when he walked into the suite, Cassie was in a corner covering her face, and Diddy was slouched in a chair, wearing only a towel and socks. He was staring at him with a devilish, scary look, and then the guard said Diddy threw him a bundle of cash and told him to take care of this. Cassie was in court today, and she was visibly pregnant, and she is expected to testify as early as this week, and Diddy's lawyers didn't deny that he could be jealous or violent. In fact, they told the jury, quote, Mr. Combs had a love of baby oil and was not shy about it, but they argued all of it was consensual and not a federal crime. So stay tuned for tomorrow.
Y'all, Gervonta Tank Davis might have just exposed every single boxer and promoter that you see on this picture I'm about to put up. Y'all, take a look at all these boxers and some promoters. They even got Bruce Buffer in the corner, y'all. Oh, a reporter was interviewing Gervonta Tank Davis, and they asked him how do he feel about Turki Al-Sheikh, which is this man right here. Tank basically said this man Turki Al-Sheikh is a soul holder. Y'all, look at the video. And this is the picture that he's talking about. All these boxers, this one man right here, bring all the big fights in boxing. He throw hella money at it. And he want Gervonta to be one of his fighters. And Gervonta said, nah, I'm not with the games you be playing. Like he said, he heard him one time favoring another fighter like, oh, he should be up on the scorecards. And I guess he went to the judge and was complaining like, hey, my fighter needs to be up on the scorecards. And Gervonta said, nah, I'm not with that tricky business. But yeah, y'all, this is all the fighters this one man is promoting.
Too much power.
This man found a portal on a mountain and almost walked into it. Watch this.
Okay. This is gonna sound insane. I am off trail hiking, about a mile off the trail, just kind of meandering through the trees, and I almost walked right through these two trees, and I got a feeling, and I stopped dead in my tracks. Let me show you the two trees right here.
If he walked through this, we might not have ever seen this guy again. Some would call this
Right
a
here.
fey trap.
All right, so I'm actually on the back side of this, I guess you would say, because let me show where I'm. The mountain kind of drops off right down here. And so I came from the road up there all the way down and have been meandering along the mountainside right here and almost walked through these two trees right here.
Mm-hmm. People do it all the time and are never seen again.
I don't know what I believe in when it comes to portals, but I can tell you that I'm not going to walk in between these two trees. What if I vanish out here and you guys never see me?
Stay weird.
First off, how does he know that's a portal? How did he recognize that as a portal, as if we've seen a portal before? And why would he say that's a portal? I have so many questions. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, but just know these stuff do exist, I believe. I haven't seen one myself.
So you start your journey at the Arctic, as far to the north as you can. And you begin to go south. Now notice, as I'm going south, I have to continue dipping the nose of my airplane in order to stay level with the ground. Now I'm going to continue all the way to Antarctica. Now notice, I'm continuing to dip my nose down to stay level with the earth. Now I'm going down into South America, continuing to dip down, and finally I get down here to Antarctica. And look at that. My airplane is upside down. Well, you're going to say, well, we know that people that are in the southern hemisphere are still standing right side up. Everybody stands right side up on the earth. We know that. But yet you just flew down here. You're upside down. You cannot refute that. Your airplane is upside down and your head is facing down. It has to be true because you have had to adjust your nose by a full 180 degrees so that now you are absolutely upside down. You can't deny that proof. That's the simplest, irrefutable flat earth proof, and you can't deny it.
What do you guys think about this theory? Makes sense what he's saying. I'm no pilot. Don't know about the curvature of the earth. So I have no knowledge about it, so I won't speak about something I don't know. But I still believe the earth is flat. That's my take on this.
No biggie.
10,000 earthquakes in one day. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's an American Pope! American Pope from Chicago! What? We have an American Pope. Wow. Holy, wait, what name? Everyone. What name did he take? Because that's what he would have announced next, and I was cheering, sorry.
So this is a thing. Looks like we finally get to see one of these alien flying orbs up close and personal. And apparently this thing has a message to Earth, and just wait until you see what it says. You know, when I first saw this thing, I thought Harry Potter was gonna come out of nowhere and catch it. So back in March, a resident of Boca, Colombia saw this metallic sphere maneuvering around in the air until it landed. It was basically tased by two metal sticks poking out of the ground, and then it crash landed. Don't ask me what those sticks were. The thing weighs 4.5 pounds, made vapor as soon as water touched it, and was unnaturally cold when it was found. So scientists decided to nuke the damn thing with x-rays and found out that it had 3 metallic layers on the outside. These x-rays also found 18 microspheres surrounding what is said to be an organic chip. It also didn't show any weld marks, which initially made people think that this isn't man-made. The wildest part is that this has ancient symbols surrounding the orb, and scientists used AI to decipher what the hell this thing says. The problem is, even with it translated to English, I still don't understand what it's saying. So according to AI, this nonsense right here says, the origin of birth through union and energy in the cycle of transformation, meeting point of unity, expansion, and consciousness. Individual consciousness. Huh? What are you trying to say to us, oh great golden snitch? The government went after this orb and the person who found it refused to give it up. I don't know how he's still alive. Now, whatever this thing is, it seems like it was meant to send a message to Earth. Although it seems non-hostile, I still don't trust it.
Don't trust it.
Tyra Banks. Apparently, or allegedly, she was supplying to people like Steve Harvey and helping his daughter get hooked up in the right crowds. You know where Tyra is now?
Tyler Perry?
Tyra Banks.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tyra. Tyra Banks.
You know where she is?
No.
In Australia. She just
When did
moved over there. She's
Oh,
starting
well,
an ice cream franchise.
Tie back with the flavor drop of the
We
week.
caught her in a Honda, in a rental, eating a cheeseburger at McDonald's.
I'm gonna have to
Looking
look at
depressed.
The flavor is called Let That Man Go. First of all, you need to let that man go if he's tripping.
She wasn't looking too good.
She looked like her life was over.
Well, maybe it is. She's
All
involved
of
with
that top modeling. And all they got you was an ice cream chain in Australia.
Second of all, let that mango. You get it? Mango.
What happened, Tyra?
This looks similar to what I saw. And right here you see there were cigar, egg-shaped, and disc craft that looked like a highway up above your head. They were coming and going, and they were disappearing into the rock wall of the cavern. They were going full speed, not slowing down at all, and just disappearing into the wall of the cavern. This was their garden. It was very big. And that's, I guess, the highest vibratory food that we're going to find. And then this was the park area where I could hear different animals in the background, and there was an obelisk that was in the middle of this park that had a giant glowing sphere above it that was mimicking the sun. It was putting out full spectrum light.
That's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about this video. Leave a like, smash that like button for me. Subscribe, those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet. As you can see, 60% of you watching this channel aren't even subscribed. Come and show brother some love. So hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next video. Peace and love.